What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the Keita J. Reveal Show. What's up, y'all? It's the Keita J. Reveal Show. It's the Keita J. Reveal Show. Keita J. Reveal Show. I'm on here later. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's Keita J. And I am finally, let me turn this down. I had my rock on music, right? You know, I always gotta have some music that's gonna bring me online, right? Something to get me a little hyped up. But I am Keita J. I am Keita J, y'all. And I must say, y'all, I gotta tell y'all, today was very hectic for me. Okay, we're gonna start that off with today being very hectic. And I'm gonna give y'all a little story about, ain't really nothing like bad that happened. What's up, Steve? Stevie in the house. Stevie has been hanging with us over here, the Keita J Reveal Show since 2015, Steve? Steve has donated. You know what? I have not pointed out, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to the story, but I have not pointed out people that have actually donated to us in the past. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you guys so much who has bought merchandise. Everybody's not on here like they used to be, but you know, big up to Steve, big up to Sugar. Sugar has been over here for a long period of time. I have to tell y'all about these candies too. Anyway, appreciate y'all. We got new things coming. As I always say, things are happening. I want to say thank you for you guys. You said it keeps freezing. Oh, I don't know why. It's probably just the device, but when you listen to the audio, it's not going to do that. We shouldn't do that often. It probably will jump on and jump off here and there. But I want to say, there's been many people that donated, you know, throughout the years. And just donating, just saying, keep doing what you're doing, right? I used to have a little partner. We're going to talk about that partner one day. But I ain't about the messy stuff, so I'm not going to talk about the partner right now. Anyway, let me tell y'all a little bit about my day. Coming from work. Oh my gosh. It was an accident. It's traffic. It's hardly ever traffic. I told you I love my new job. But it's hardly ever traffic on my way home. All right? But for some reason today, I thought I was doing good, you know. I'm like, I'm gonna be able to do the show. I done got on Snapchat and said, I think I'm gonna do the show about 6-ish. I got on Instagram. I think I'm gonna do the show about 6-ish. 6 o'clock. I was at the store. I had to pick my daughter up some stuff because she was sick. She had to stay home today because she wasn't feeling well. So I had to make sure that I got her some good stuff. You know, I bought her some elderberry for her immune system because evidently she hasn't been eating properly like she should. Even though mommy cook, yes, and she knows how to cook. For some reason, she's after school activities and all that. So she forgets that she needs to be eating healthy. So I have to remind her, I say, look, you got to get your immune system up, baby girl. You can't be out here just eating Chick-fil-A every day. And this ain't no sponsorship. But you can't be out here eating Chick-fil-A all the time. Like you gotta lay low on Chick-fil-A. You gotta be careful how much Chick-fil-A you taking in, because your immune system is going to be weaker than weak, okay? Weaker than weak. So I told her I had to get her some elderberry. We had some orange juice with the pulp in it. Let me tell y'all something. Do not get orange juice without pulp in it. You need the pulp. Most of the nutrition is in the pulp. Some people forget that, you know, or just don't know because they don't read up on health. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of those people. I love reading up on health. Been a pescatarian. I started off being a vegan at I ain't gonna even say it was a vegan. It was more vegetarian status. And then just detoxing the body. And then I became a pescatarian. I said, I'm gonna eat fish because I know my body needs some type of fish in there. But anyway, so it was in traffic, all that stuff. Then my daughter had to go to a birthday party. She didn't want to miss her friend's party. She said, I feel good now, Mom. No, she didn't sound like that, but she was like, I do feel good now, you know. And I said, you sure? You got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure you feel it up to going anyway. You can't be out in this ugly weather like this, you know, you're sick and all that stuff, spreading your germs. So I let her go, had to take her to that. I thought I was gonna make about 7-ish. Okay. So now here we go. So I'm here, y'all. I'm here. The Keita J Reveal Show. I could not let my folks down. I couldn't let myself down because you know what? I'm on to some great things. I get feedback on the show. Thank you guys for giving feedback on the show. I'm gonna have to read you guys some of the feedback eventually. And yeah, we're just doing a damn thing over here. So like I said, you're always gonna start off somewhere, and then you got to keep it moving, and you got to figure out for yourself if it's gonna work. But you have to try first. You have to push the start button. If you never push the start button, that's your problem. Okay. So in order for you to conquer something, you always have to take action. Action, 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 action. Lights, camera, action. Okay, so y'all probably wonder why I'm eating, right? Anyway, so this thing is so good. It's called Chewy. If I can get it out, Chewy Fruity. You see that? Chewy Fruities. And this right here is a sour apple one. I got this from the health food store. So it has cane sugar in this. Yeah, I probably don't like people smack, but I'm gonna smack today. They got different flavors. So I've had the cherry one. I've had the lemon one. And there's some other ones that I've had. Anyway, enough. I gotta talk about my guys. Y'all probably see the picture here in the back, right? This picture right here. This is an artist in my area. If you can see this, he's doing, look at that little stamp down there. See his stamp? He got his stamp on the picture, signature. His name is Demont Pender. So this artist, I got this from him. I thought this was one of the piece of art that he did that was beautiful, right? I mean, a lot of stuff that he does is really nice. He's done some painting on stage with Raheem Devon. He's done some, you know, he does a lot of stuff like for the Howard Theater and a lot of other people like Chuck Brown, and you know, he painted some figures for some people that their children have passed away and everything. So what he'll do is he'll fly to that area, he'll do a painting up in them, he'll hand it to them. So he does a lot of good stuff. He's done a lot of stuff with celebrities. So if you guys want, check Demont Pender. I'm going to show you another piece of art that he just did. I must say, I don't like jumping on the bandwagon, but I do have to say this. I want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and everyone else that passed away on that helicopter ride. I do have to say that life is never promised to any of us. And I'm wishing his family peace and serenity. And, you know, you just never know what's going to happen to you in your days throughout life. So make the best out of life, you guys. But I want to show you this piece of art that Demont Pender, the guy I just showed you his painting. Demont, it's actually not a painting, it's a picture. It's a picture that he actually drew on he drew this picture on his little screen or whatever. So he did this photo right here, and it made the news. A lot of stuff that he does makes the news, but I'm here to share, right? I'm Keita J. I'm here to share. I've always shared content. If you don't know me, so don't think that I'm just trying to look for followers or viewers. And this is just me. This is who I am, right? I'm always sharing content, and people's business too. But anyway, let me show you this piece that he put together of Kobe Bryant and his daughter. I thought this was lovely and interesting. And it takes work to paint. I'm a painter. I'm not as good as he is, but god damn, this brother, he did the damn thing. So anyway, here's this piece that he put together.
Thanks for sharing it with us. And you started this how long after you heard the news that Kobe passed? I would say about a good 2 or 3 hours after. And then you went right to work. So I'm probably off for 3 hours of sleep since the time that started. How long does it take to put something like this together? I'm a live performer, so normally I get pieces done in an hour, but this piece actually took me roughly about 15 hours. I had some challenges.
Well, I want you to walk me through this in a second, but I want you to talk about the challenges first, because I know that it's also an emotional time for you because of losing Kobe, and then now you want to immortalize him in a way where he can be remembered. But at the same time, are you dealing with trying to deal with the loss yourself?
Well, yeah, it's a process. It still seems unreal. I was driving here, and then I heard the man on the radio say, we're going to talk about the death of Kobe Bryant. So just hearing that, it's like, oh, wow, it's real. But it's bittersweet, an iconic person like himself and being able to capture him is, like, I do these all the time, but it hit a little closer to home when it's somebody that's celebrated worldwide. So it's a little different.
Well, this is your way of having Kobe live on through your art. Walk me through this. What are we seeing here?
Right here, we've seen play on Love and Basketball, the movie. So if you look at the poster for Love and Basketball, it's the same template for us, the color. So we have a picture of Gigi with her high heels on. It's a famous picture that's been circulating. So I got her in the corner shooting the hoop. And it's a picture of Kobe and Gigi when she was younger, right here in the middle. And of course, we got Kobe and Gigi right here. The words Love and Basketball in the background.
You've done a lot of work, Demont, all across the district, all around the world. You've got a gallery now in Miami. Congratulations on that. As your art is continuing to spread across the country. You have some of your work. I know your work with Aretha Franklin is now in the family possession, which is phenomenal. What would you like to see happen with this piece?
With this piece right here, if Vanessa gave word about it and wants it, I would love to personally hand it to her. So that would probably require me flying out to LA or wherever they pay the person to give it to her. Or if I partner with Nike, like they might do a billboard or some type of ad. And if not, if it stays in my collection, it definitely will become one of my Rolls Royce pieces. Or to go inside my gallery, the Penny Story Gallery in Miami with House of Mac, world famous House of Mac. So that'd be a great location as well.
Okay, piece, no matter what. When you're painting, you're dealing with, you hear of loss in this case, and then you're painting. Is it therapeutic for you?
It's therapeutic, and it's I feel like it's a duty. Like I actually been called the curator to the culture. So even when I'm tired, I feel like it's a must. Like I gotta capture this moment as a historian as well. But when I'm painting each stroke, it does give me time to reflect on the loved one that I'm painting and putting the piece together. So I think it's rewarding once the piece is actually done, and I can see the finished product, and I'm proud of it.
A lot of your work reflective of the community, maybe, and brighter times. When it's something like this, is it a little different process for you?
Well, as being Kobe being a celebrity, like worldwide, it's still an unreal phase. So even when I'm doing it, I'm not really doing it thinking like that. This thing is really gone. And respect to everybody else that looked alive in the helicopter as well. So I think I get a chance to process it later on. So it's really no different, but it's just it's a little strange. Like wow, like this great NBA player that came from here and made it to the stature for him to be gone just like that is just a reminder of how precious life is every day.
Well, it's beautiful work. You did a great job of keeping him and Gigi alive. We appreciate it, Damon. Thank you for coming in. As always, support Damon and your local artists. We can't stress that enough. DC represented. Thank you so much, Damon. And I love that you already got it on the clothing as well.
Oh man, I had to try to be fly with it, man. I love it so much.
Okay, so I just wanted to share that because, like I said, this is one of Demont's pieces of art right here. He has a collection that he's doing right now. This is one of the ones that I chose for myself. I love this one. I thought this was like the state of the art, style picture. It comes in a frame and everything. And he also has the little signature emblem down here, which lets you know that it's authentic. It's an authentic picture from Demont Pender, and he's from Washington, D.C. He started off, matter of fact, let me say, he started off, he said, working at UPS, and he would paint. And first, I think he got with Raheem Devon, and he started doing paintings. As I guess Raheem said, I want you to come up and, start doing some paintings with me on stage. So Raheem Devon brought him up on stage. He would do little backdrop pictures while Raheem Devon was singing, and then it eventually quit his job, and that was his money maker right there. But as you hear right now, he has a museum in Miami, so he's doing the damn thing. Big up to Pender, Demont Pender. You keep doing your thing, brother. I appreciate you. So now on to our story for today, okay? On to our story. Let me check something real quick. On to our story for today. Hold on one moment. Okay, on to our story for today. Okay, I wanted to hear something real quick. All right, so on to our story for today. So today I was listening to something, right? I told y'all I'm always listening to people's podcasts, right? I'm always looking at stuff online here and there, especially when I'm at work. Like I just find interest in YouTube, like YouTube or other things that's going on, things that people are saying, makes great content for me. It makes great content, but I don't have to be messy Keita, okay? I don't have to be messy Keita. I like to let y'all hear stuff for yourself, okay? So you can hear the things that I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all probably see the title, right? It says She's Really Reckless, right? The real title is She's Reckless, and she's really reckless in these streets. But I couldn't fit the whole title down at the bottom, so I had to give y'all a little bit of something. But it still says She's Reckless, right? So here is what our content is going to be about today. I know sometimes us women, and I ain't dogging out the women, I'm just saying it goes both ways, men and women, okay? Some of us have done things in our lives that we're not proud of. I know I can say there's some things in my life I'm not proud of, but it's a part of your life, it's your experience. It's a part of growing up. Either you're going to learn from it or you're not. And you're going to keep rotating the same lifestyle each and every time. Like that's going to be a lifestyle for you. You're going to continue to do the same damn thing, right? And it could get worse, or it just could in your life. We just never know. So I'm listening to this, and like I said, for women, we have to think. Think about it. We're in when we have sex, right? Our bodies, the man is entering us. Okay, so this is what it's really about. I'm gonna let y'all hear what it's about. I'm gonna take out a little bit of something. The man is entering us. Let me let y'all listen. Let me let y'all listen, because it's gonna be on audio. I remind you that we are on Apple, we are on Spotify, we are on Anchor FM, we are on Google Play, we are on Pandora. So for those people that have Pandora or Sirius Radio, you can even talk to what's his name? What's the name of that? I don't know why I want to say. What's the name of it? Alexa, or Google Home, or whomever you have. You can say, "Hey, can you turn on the Keita J. Reveal show?" And you see what Alexa tell you. Alexa will say, "Sure," and she may play which episode. She might say, "Which episode do you want to hear? Which episode of the Keita J. Reveal show would you like to hear?" You don't know, just pick one. They all good. Shit, some of them from 2017, some of them from, like I said, this is the third season, some of them from now. So you'll hear more, some of them from 2017 to now, to 2020. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all hear what this, she's a comedian, right? This is what she said out of her own lips. I'm just letting you know I'm not making this up, okay? Women can be very, very reckless, just like men. We have to be accountable for the things that we do as people, not just women, because y'all want to tell women, y'all got to be accountable for your stuff. You got to be held accountable for your stuff. Well, men, guys do too, okay? Guys got to be held accountable for their stuff too. It's not just a woman accountability thing. It goes both ways. So we got to stop all that nonsense trying to blame one side. It goes both ways, okay? But anyway, here's the content I'm going to let you guys hear. Take it easy. I'll do some commentary on it here and there. So just to let you know. All right, here we go.
You think I would vote on it and give it to your kid?
If I put my kid within a week, she come back. This is
Oh, hold on.
My life.
Hold on. I got the wrong thing. I got the wrong thing. Here we go. Hold on. Hey, what's up? Hey. Oh, hold on, y'all. Just wait a minute. Damn. Oh. Here we go.
It's an STD living.
I've never had STD. You know, my list is not that long.
How many lists of sperm shots are on that?
Do you know I sat at my place, one, only if I'm dating them. Only if we're dating, I let them come to my house. I don't want guys have my address. I always go to their place so I can leave.
I know about 5 guys who told me you fucked in your house. That's 5.
Nuh-uh. Who? Okay, but no, you don't.
That's 5 loads on your
No,
mattress,
you don't. No, you don't.
back, on your sheet.
The guys you probably
when you fucking do laundry, let me explain something to you. If you send your laundry to DNA 23 and
you're wrong.
You know what they would come back with if you sent just one of your
half
sheets.
The NFL.
One of your fucking sheets.
No.
If you sent one of your sheets to 23 and me, the computer would blow up. They couldn't even decide what's
you know the problem in my love life? You say the shit and people believe you.
It's true.
No, it's not. You know it's not.
You don't fuck them on the street.
It's not true.
You don't fuck them in their house.
You know it's not true.
I know for
Joey.
Let's go over who's done to you.
Let's not say their names, but the one comic I dated,
my friend from New York, I love him to death.
My friend from New York.
Yeah, the guy I think is crazy. He plays cards.
I'm not sure.
The one that you fucked.
Oh, that guy, of course. But we dated. And we still, that's been my longest on and off thing in my life.
You fucking terrorized his home when the man was sleeping.
He has done, he put his gun out in front of me and shot a hole in the wall.
Well, would you, if I dated you?
No. I'm amazing. I'm loyal. I'm fun. I'm nice. I'm smart. I'm cute.
Right,
I don't cheat.
At your house?
The comic you were ashamed of me for dating. Okay. And recently, I mean,
the MMA fighter, the young one. Yeah.
The one I just told you about?
No. The young one that you robbed the crib with. Don't make me say his name.
Don't say his name. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't think I hooked up with another MMA fighter.
You did in your house. He came on your stomach. So let's just pretend. Let's just pretend 6 or 7 guys.
I never fucked the MMA fighter.
That sperm dripped on
your
sheet.
I did fuck one, but are you talking about the one?
Don't worry about it. No names. I'm not saying nothing bad about
it. How young?
But you got there's a lot of fucked up sperm on your mattress.
There is not, Joey.
It's like little mushrooms.
I'm gonna kill
you. You separate.
So wait a minute. So he's going off on. This is just one part of it. So he's going. His name is Joey Diaz, and this is his podcast, right? she does this. Kate Quigley, I think is her name. She does a podcast with Donnell Rawlings. I don't know if they're still doing the podcast together, but for some reason, okay, he's getting her to open up about her sex life, right? So this is a part, I probably just a part of their podcast where they just talking about this kind of stuff. But then she goes a little deeper into the podcast. So let y'all finish listening.
2 mattresses, smelling good ass.
The Wizard.
The Wizard.
That's it.
That's bad enough.
That's it. It's like 4 guys.
He's got to have some disease, a VD.
He doesn't. I got
psoriasis,
tested after him.
But he's got some of his sperm.
He's crazy.
From drugs and shit. So
No,
just
he
all
doesn't.
that stuff left around your house. From time to time, people may or may not bring powder over there.
Joey,
There's condom dust.
there's nothing in my house like that.
They just had a report.
Do you know why
They
I
just-
fucked
they
in my
just-
own
they
house?
just filed a
I'm gonna
report
kill you.
that condoms, when you pull them apart, release this particle in the air and cause some type of carcinogens to your lungs.
Of course.
They were arguing whether or not women
Condoms are bad for you.
Condoms.
You shouldn't use condoms.
When you bandage up,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You shouldn't. Okay, so she just said condoms are bad for you. You shouldn't use condoms. We're going to let her go a little further digging her hole for herself. Come on.
raw, or you suck it with a condom.
Are you kidding? Who sucks a dick with a condom?
Right, thank God.
Are you insane? I only use condoms when it's someone I know fucks a lot of people. Because this is the way I think of it, and probably I'm gonna get I hope I don't get like canceled for this, but whatever. Like,
Wait a minute. She only uses condoms, okay? When she knows of someone that fucks other people. That's when she uses condoms. Let's let her finish.
Let's see.
I mean, I don't know.
When did I
When's that cancel?
You
Yeah.
by the pool?
Listen,
Who gives a fuck?
I have me by the pool it's canceled.
The show.
Joey, that's mean. I have stuff happening.
What did they cancel?
No, it'll work
You
with
by the
me.
pool with Paulie Shore.
Listen,
Who cares?
Joey, that is mean.
No, it's the truth. I'm in the same position. What are they gonna cancel on me? This? What are they gonna do? Evict me? What are they gonna do? What are you
That's a
gonna take?
good point.
What are you gonna do?
That's a good point. There's
I
nothing
can't
to
do
take.
stand up no
You're right.
more.
You're right.
We got nothing to
It's going to
lose.
be uncancelable.
That's why the
Okay,
party
this
is.
is my theory on condoms.
That's
Listen,
why this party's so good, because you can't fuck with us no more.
I actually said to someone, I go, Joey is like unmetooable because everything he says is so offensive that like you're like, what's serious, what's not, who the fuck knows? Like it's all like you're the only guy who could pull your balls out in front of me after I told you not to, and somehow I thought it was awesome and funny instead of non-consent.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Everybody, we are comedians. Okay, that's number one. I was just thinking about a time.
Where are we going with that? There's a point.
I was just thinking about a
You
time.
can't babysit Mercy.
No.
You can't babysit Mercy.
There was a
can't
point.
even- If Mercy goes in your house, you gotta walk in there like one of those Chinese chicks.
Condoms. Shut up, Joey. It's not
You
true.
can't breathe in there.
She's gonna love my gift.
Let me explain something to you. First off, there's gotta be a bunch of ghosts in your house. Those little sperm rolls become ghosts. Like at night, you hear little.
I have not had that many dudes in my house.
It doesn't matter. They
You know
can't
why? Because it's a
stomach.
shithole. I don't bring millionaires to my house. And most of the guys I date have money, so I'm embarrassed to bring them to my apartment, so I never let them see it.
That's what guys like to see you in your most miserable way.
I'm not miserable.
You're like animals. You're
My
like
place is cute. It's just
when Lee used to date this girl, I used to tell her, "What do you treat her like? Because she lives under a bridge. What are you taking her out to?"
my place is cute. It's just in a bad neighborhood.
Okay. You have animals like rats.
No.
Okay.
There's a raccoon that hangs out.
Yeah. No. Going into your house, I gotta go into like a Chinese.
I'll bring you it. No, Joey.
That's what you
It's
call your
really cute,
apartment.
actually.
Wuhan.
My place is
What
so
the
cute.
fuck?
Ask, you know who's
Wuhan.
in my apartment? You know who looked at the apartment with me? Bobby Lee went and looked at it with me before I rented. He's like, this place is really cute. But then the neighborhood went downhill. Yeah, but I never fucked him there. Anyway, listen, condoms.
No disrespect.
Okay. So she just fucked another comedian. Well, she said earlier she was dating one before. She fucked. It's nothing wrong. She wanted to get around fuck another comedian. Go ahead and do that. She fucked another comedian. Okay. First she said no condoms. Condoms are not good for you. She fucked another comedian. Okay. Hold on. So the guy that she had sex with, Bobby Lee, he's a comedian. He's an Asian comedian. And this comedian, out of his own mouth, said that he gave other men oral sex. So she probably didn't use a condom with him either. So I'm sure if he gave him oral sex, they did some other stuff too. Let me finish.
To be honest, it's like when in your apartment. Like people would fuck.
That's not true
Yeah,
at all. And this is the problem: is people believe you, and now probably like nice guys that I've talked to will listen to this shit and think it's real, and then they won't date me. Rogan told somebody I have a hoe phone. I'm gonna kill you guys.
What is a hoe phone?
A second phone for hoes. I don't have that. I just have two phones.
You don't even have a hoe phone. You work like Batman. They flash the fucking light into the sky with a dick. A big black dick goes in the sky, and you all of a sudden get illuminated. Like there's a big black dick that calls.
No, I shine the dick for them to come over.
Yeah, they come over. Yeah,
that's really funny. Yeah, I can't use that. It's hilarious.
You can use it. It's yours.
Here's the thing.
I don't care.
Let's talk about this condom thing. 'Cause I'm passionate about this.
What happened to condoms?
I think here's my argument for condoms. Every STD is curable except for herpes. Well, you have something to say?
Yes, that's my nightmare to get him started. He needs herpes for his whole life.
No, he doesn't.
I know tons of
You
people
can't
have
just
herpes.
catch it without seeing the outbreak.
She just said every STD is curable except for herpes. Now she about to break down why. The thing about herpes is how she can tell that someone doesn't have it and how you can catch it from them.
Break. My point was going to be that the only things that are not curable are HIV and herpes, although HIV is very manageable these days. I don't have it, but very hard to catch HIV, especially as a straight woman. And herpes, if there's no outbreak, you can't catch. So basically, I'm like, why use condoms? Pregnancy? But I know I'm not going to have a kid. So then why use a condom? The condoms to protect the guy, not me.
So this last weekend, you had unprotected sex in Phoenix.
They got
Technically.
Carlos Jr.
Wow.
No.
Okay, so now, all right, that's a hard pill to swallow right there. So this woman, okay, here, let me, I'm gonna come back to her. So this woman just said that she doesn't wear condoms with men. She's not even finished what she was talking about, her statement yet. But one, she doesn't wear them because they're not good for you. I already said that. I'm saying it again. She said they're not good for you. The only thing that's not curable is HIV and the other one. I forgot what she just said. But anyway, so herpes. So you would choose to wear, and you can only get it when the person has an outbreak. I've heard that before, but how do you know? How do we know that this person doesn't have an outbreak? I mean, is it possible that I guess it has to be on the lips or the face or bumps or something? So does it have to be on the lips? Can it be in another form, like on their genital area or something like that? So how do we truly know that these people do not have herpes? And let me see something, because I want to know, is herpes just around your mouth? Because I don't think so. Only around your mouth. So let's see, because it could be on the genital area. Herpes sores most often occur around the lips, tongue, or the mucous membrane lining the inside of the mouth. Once infected, a person will have the herpes simplex virus for the rest of his or her life. So you mean to tell me that this lady they just said herpes simplex, okay? You will have the virus for the remaining of your life. And I'm not saying somebody like Dr. Sabi, like you can't have a healthy diet and detox the body and get rid of herpes. Because I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible, but it's also possible that it could flare up and come back eventually. I don't know. Even the doctors probably can't really tell you, because nothing is what they wouldn't say anything is curable. They're not going to tell you anything is curable, because it's a possibility that things could come back. Now, she's saying she doesn't. Now, the guy in Phoenix that she was just talking about, she does stand-up comedy. So in Phoenix, she met this guy. She didn't even protect herself with this person. This is somebody that she just met. And she didn't even protect herself as she was speaking about it. This is why the guy's laughing at her. And I'm not saying guys don't do this. Don't get me wrong. But this woman is putting herself in jeopardy based on pulling the pull-out method. The pull-out method, I've heard men say this. I pull out. I hear this a lot. I pull out. Pulling out does not mean that a woman is not going to get pregnant. Pulling out means that you could have you just caught the huge ejaculation. You know what I'm saying? You, as y'all would say, nut. You caught the huge nut, something that your brain was able to remind you it's coming, right? Some people forget to pull out. But then you also have to think about pre-ejaculation. The men pre-ejaculate all the time. All the time. If you scroll on a man's penis, okay, and I got a book on penises and vaginas and all that stuff, and I can show y'all this. I put this on Periscope some years ago. But if you and it was educational. But if you stroke a man's penis, you will see what they call pre-ejaculation that comes out. So a person will never know if you just started having sex and you're talking about you're not going to have a baby. You're not going to have a baby. Why? Because you're going to abort the child? Is that what she's saying? I mean, I'm not in her business or anything. I'm not in her business. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make sense out of this. So you're not wearing a condom because they're not good for you. You're having unprotected sex with everybody. The men that you know you don't wear a condom with, the men that you just meet, you do wear a condom with, but you didn't wear a condom with the guy that you just met in Phoenix. And you're not wearing one because if somebody had a disease, you would see it. The naked eye would see it, and you would not have sex with them because you could tell that they had one. What are you talking about? Anyway, let her finish. So reckless. She's so reckless. Oh my gosh. So reckless.
Oh, you don't wear protection, like I could come alone in you.
No, I won't let you come in me.
You don't nobody to come in you.
No, pull out. If you want to come in me, you gotta put a condom on.
Nobody pulls out.
Everybody pulls out.
Yeah, the problem is you're all wrong.
Everybody pulls out.
Ejaculates
Pre-ejac.
2 times before you even.
Yeah, but I got like 4 more eggs.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just trying to help you out here.
No, in all seriousness, the guy in Phoenix was probably a mistake. I do use condoms with guys I don't know normally. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I don't know their situation, like who else they're fucking, if I don't know. But the thing is, this guy told me,
He loved you.
No, but he told me, like, I'm a family guy. My kids are here all the time. I'm not bringing girls. Like, and I believed him because his place did not have any sign of women. But then,
boo-boo. Wait a minute.
Great. Okay. The night was great.
She let this guy tell her he's a family man, and he's with his kid. Get the F out of here. Come on, girl. She like in her 30s. I mean, literally, you to me, I'm not judging her. I'm trying not to, but this is my topic for tonight, because I'm like, this makes no sense. But understand, people do this all the time. Men, women, gays, lesbians. Well, can we really count the lesbians, the LGBT? I mean, but come on, men do this. I know I got some gay friends. They do this too. I guess I should stop saying the G word. LGBT, The G's do it, okay? The alphabet. Let me say the G's, okay? Go out a lot of time, not all of them, but some of them, looking for a good time. This woman goes out and basically she's taking a risk. I mean, a lot of things are risks that we do. I'm trying to make sense out of it. Like, you're not using condoms, you're having sex with any and everybody, you're meeting people in bars and you're doing comedy and taking guys to your house or going to their house or wherever you're going, you know, but you're not wearing protection and you're still sleeping with your ex and you're not wearing protection with your ex. Lord knows what your ex is dipping in. So you don't know if he's not wearing a condom with you, he's probably might not be wearing one with somebody else. I'm gonna say might, because I'm not gonna say that that's always the case, but he might not be wearing one with whoever else he's sleeping with. So just know that if y'all both sleeping around, you sleeping with this guy from Phoenix, he's sleeping with somebody else, you bringing all your germs and your the bacteria and everything, because they say that stuff don't scrub off of a man's penis. You know, you got somebody else's soul ties, okay, on the penis, the body, you know, and we're just like vampires and we're passing along all of this stuff to each other. I mean, based on from what I know, you know, it's like, and then we wonder why people batshit crazy because you have endured somebody else's soul or spirit or whatever is demons that they have in them from you sleeping around with this person, that person, and then you still sleeping around with your girlfriend or whoever it is. You're not protecting yourself. I mean, this is more than just babies, okay? Way more than babies, okay? But I'm gonna let her finish.
It was absolutely great. He was a total gentleman. He was a gentleman through and through, which is why it was like, even to the end, like when I left in the morning, he walked me out. Most guys just stay in bed.
Did he come in your mouth?
No.
He didn't?
No, he didn't have time.
So what?
Because he pulled out, you know, quick. Well, not quick. The sex wasn't quick. He actually fucked me so long, I started to get offended.
Wow.
Because I was like, why did he come by now? This is crazy. Usually they come and then they can go a lot longer again. Like the second time, like you said. This guy fucked me so long the first time. It kind of made me like.
Was he hammered?
Man, maybe a little bit. I guess that could be it.
That's what I love about you. I love your honesty. A lot of women wouldn't.
Oh, I was worried.
I knew I had, like I told you guys, I had a friend that was her freak, and I didn't find out till years later. For years, her claim to fame was, "I don't have a boyfriend. Guys don't have me." It came to the conclusion that for years she was having twosomes out of the
Twosome.
bartender and the busboy. Come back.
That's a threesome.
Whatever the fuck. It was years later, stories came out that were just.
I don't do it ever. This is the only time I ever hooked up on the road.
And I would see her, and she would purposely tell me. One day, a club owner said, "Yeah, she was here a couple of weeks ago. She did great, but I was a little suspect about her Friday night." I go, "What happened?" He goes, "She left with some weird guys, and the staff told me some weird stuff happened. I go, what happened?" Well, it wasn't too good. I don't want to repeat it. I was like, and then I heard it again. I heard it from a club owner in Vegas.
I don't ever hook up with anyone who knows anyone, ever.
No, you can't.
In a town that could leave a trail. Like, I don't want any story behind me, ever. So if it does happen, which has only happened, it happened there, happened with the guy in Vegas in the hot tub, but that guy wasn't, you know, we hung out 3 times. But like they aren't in any way associated with comedy, the club. I don't want a story.
Are you ready to settle down?
Well, what does that mean? Kids?
One guy.
Always, if I like them.
Enough with this.
I mean, I'm sure now the guy I like is going to listen to this.
You got to give your pussy a break once in a while.
I don't fuck Joey.
Because I'll tell you what happened. Let me tell you what
I don't. The last time I had sex was with the guy that you say I attacked, which I didn't. And that was months ago.
I dated a girl for a long time. When I first started dating her.
Hold on. You know, I'm just like, look, I'm not going to continue this thing. Y'all got the gist of it, right? So this is what the show was about tonight. I just wanted to say, look, we out here being reckless women. men too. Okay, so we ain't gonna just point the finger at women because it goes both ways. And I'm not preaching to nobody, but I'm just saying I want people to hear what other folks are saying. Because this show is about revealing things that the feelings that we have, the things that we say, our thoughts, travel, fashion, all kinds of stuff we talk about. We all in the business, y'all, at the Key to J Reveal show. So that's what my trailer says for the Key to J Reveal shows. If you want to hear the trailer is on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, baby. We are on Pandora again. So like I said, Joey Diaz on this show, the lady, she's talking about not using condoms. Condoms are not good for you. I don't know if this thing is freezing or not, but but condoms are not good for you. This is what she said. I didn't say this. Okay. I'm not saying condoms are not good for you. I will say, if you are looking for some healthy condoms, they have some healthy condoms online at they got healthy condoms at the health food store. They're not like your normal lambskin. They're not the synthetic stuff that they have in there is supposed to be better. In the condoms, they're called Glide. I'm going to show you a picture of them for some people that don't like the I think they call Glide. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what they call. Yep. So if you don't like all the artificial synthetic stuff in your condoms, you can get these. You can go to the health food store or you can order them online. Some people are doing other things. Supposed to be made out of natural ingredients here. But I will definitely show you. And I'm just saying, I just want to show people alternatives to some of the stuff that they are claiming. I'm not going to say that these other condoms are not good for you, but these particular condoms, I know they're natural. Hey, Brooklyn, what's happening? What's happening? So these condoms, I will say, yeah, this was about sexual education. It wasn't really about education. It's just this lady, that's a comedian, was saying some stuff about she don't use condoms. And I'm just showing, hey, it doesn't even make sense that she don't use condoms. To me, it just don't. But anyway, this is Glide right here. Glide Ultra. You said miss you. Did I miss you? Let me think about it. But anyway, this is what you can get, an alternative to Trojan and all that stuff. You can read the ingredients to see what's inside these condoms here, natural condoms. And I think they may be from Australia. I'm not sure. And you got to understand that Australia and all these other foreign places do not use the same stuff that the U.S. uses. So, we like to use a lot of strong chemicals that are harmful, to the body. When you go to like the UK and all that stuff, they're not into a lot of that stuff. So even with the wine, I was studying wines, and I like to buy Australian wine. So I will say, like, the wine from certain other places, like from the US, even California, they say have a lot of pesticides in it. So I've been switching up my wine. I've been doing the wine without parabens and all that stuff in it. Just like you can get your condoms, make sure your condoms are natural. They have different, not the synthetic chemicals in there, which is harmful for the body. Especially ladies, we got to look out for our own selves. But don't be like homegirl. Do not be like homegirl. Do not be out here like homegirl talking about, I don't use condoms because condoms aren't good for you. You got to have something. You just people rolling up in you. I don't care if you with them or not. You've been with them in the past or not. People sleep around too. You know what I'm saying? People's husbands them transferred HIV to them. Years ago, I remember when HIV came out and all these women was married, coming up with HIV. I'm not saying that they weren't sleeping around too. But I'm just saying, this is the story that they're telling. So I'm going to have to use both sides of the story. I'm going to have to say either we got to protect ourselves, or together, or the man got to protect yourself, getting your blood checked and all that stuff, making sure that we're healthy, before we get into, having unprotected sex. I'm not going to say I've always done that in the past, but you know what I'm saying? This is a new time. This is a new age. And I'm just saying we got to be careful for who we just let into the body as women. And we got to tell our kids that we can't, we not practicing, but we telling our kids that that's not good. And I know sometimes as mothers and fathers, we always say, don't do. We got that little finger up in the air like this, like don't do. But we out here doing, which we know we can tell them don't do, then we need to correct ourselves too. So that's all a part of being mature and grown, as we say, and not just bringing all kinds of crap home, having herpes around your mouth, because they say herpes are inside your mouth too. So is she looking at people's mouth to see if they have herpes inside their mouth, on their tongue? Because they say herpes is on your tongue. So herpes on your tongue, and you sitting around here, come on now, talking about they gotta have an outbreak. How would you know if they have an outbreak if it's inside their mouth? How do you know that? Are you looking inside, seeing the tonsils and all that stuff? Miss me with that. Anyway, y'all, this is the Key to J Reveal show. I'm so happy. There I go with that coughing. So, like I said, today we had the chewy, fruity, sour apple. You can check these out at your local health food store. You can buy them online. Chewy, fruity apple, y'all. Sour apple right here. What's up, Wes? Wes, you done missed it. I'm about to tune up, but I appreciate you coming over. I don't know if it was something with going on with the video, whatever. If you could check the replay. But yeah, so homegirl, like I said, she talking about she don't use condoms. She reckless. She real reckless, y'all. She don't use condoms, but she's sleeping around with any and everybody. We got to be careful who we out here sleeping with. We got to be careful who we out here allowing to enter the body, and even men, because you passing stuff on. They say men get yeast infections. We think women just get yeast infections. They say men get yeast infections, and they can pass that crap on to a woman because a woman's body is she doesn't feel like her body is going to be messed up because people practice the pull-out method. She's not going to have children because they practice the pull-out method, which is a goddamn lie. So she has natural and potent spermicide. No, she doesn't use any of that. No, she doesn't use any. She doesn't listen. Hold on. When I tell you, Wes, she said she don't use nothing. Okay, she said condoms are not good for you. This is her right here. This is her. I'm gonna show you real quick before I get off. She think it's built in. No, she said condoms are not good for you. The only time I use condoms is with somebody I just met. If it's somebody that I've been known, I'm not using a condom with them. Basically, that's what she said. She said, I'm not using a condom. She said, I'm not using a condom with him. She said she's still having sex with this guy, but then she just met this new guy in Phoenix because she's a comedian, right? Ignorance, exactly. Ignorance. That's terrible. But she just met this guy in Phoenix. This was the story. I want to show you who she is, right? I'm going to show you who she is. This is on a podcast. I'm going to show you a picture of her. Okay, this is her right here. She's a comedian, but she's being truthful. She's being truthful. She's telling she's speaking her truth, right? She's speaking her truth. She's not telling the story. She said, I'm speaking my truth. Like she's not lying about anything. I'm telling you what it is. And I said, damn, I didn't know people was out here. I know people still out here having unprotected sex. Come on now. One night stand, all kind of stuff, but still. So that you mean to tell me this is what y'all doing? So, okay, this is her right here. So this is her. So she met a guy in Phoenix after her stand-up show. It's extremely sad. How many people know nothing about the negative effects of unprotected sex? I mean, yeah, and that's what I was just saying, Wes. It seems to be very, very sad. And to me, and like I said, I'm not shitting on her or anything, but you on a podcast, and she was being honest. I will say that. And some people feel like, oh, at least she's honest. I mean, well, that doesn't make it any better because you're honest. What does that mean? It doesn't. The story doesn't get any better because you're an honest person. It just doesn't. And it makes me cringe when somebody is you telling all your business as if it's like phenomenon. A lot of misinformation out there, and folks don't do research or proceed to make right. Because she said, if she said, I can't even get it out. She was speaking on herpes. And she said if somebody has herpes, they would have an outbreak, right? But I was just reading online where they said an outbreak is, they were saying an outbreak can be in the mouth, can be on the lips, it could be on the tongue. It probably can be in the back where your tonsils is, and somebody can't see it. So you never ever know, what people really have. So that's the sad thing. It could lay dormant. HIV could lay dormant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't get her. Her reasoning is off. Is way, way, way off. And she was like, I mean. And if I'm, what am I going to get pregnant? Basically, to the way she said that was like, I'll take care of that if I got pregnant. So I'm not going to have a baby, because I'm like, yeah, you possibly could get pregnant, but it seems like she already got that taken care of. If I get pregnant, oh, well, I'm not having it. So, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But anyway, yeah, so you can check the replay where she was talking about it. I just think it's very, very sad that we have to understand, especially, I say women and men, but I say especially women, because somebody is entering your body, and we're left with a lot of the damage because somebody is entering our bodies. Yet we'll tell our daughters she just used a good old pregnancy. Exactly. Or that. What's that pill? What's that after night, whatever it is, that pill, you know what I'm talking about. I guess she just gonna use that. So I don't know. Yeah, the plan B. I guess she just gonna use that, but I can't be out here sleeping around. I say, look, I ain't had nothing in about 3, probably going to 4 years. But I ain't missing nothing. I ain't gonna say I ain't missing nothing. Let me I ain't gonna say I'm not out here in these streets like that, okay? Let me tell y'all this. I'm not out here in these streets. I'm not being reckless, okay? Just for some ding. The ding-a-lang, like I used to say. Issue is folks are short-sighted. Listen. You have sex and then you keep it moving. That's how people do. People have sex and they keep it moving. I'm messing these candies up. I gotta stop eating these. It's terrible out here. We got to be better, folks. And that is the Key to J. Reveal show. You guys can check the replay. Remember, we have been added to Pandora. So if you guys have Alexa, oh no, I think Apple, Alexa, can you turn on the Keita J Reveal show? Alexa's gonna say, which episode would you like to listen to? And you have to tell Alexa which episode you like to listen to. Okay? You might go say number 1, number 2, number 3. I don't know. You got to tell Alexa, or you got to tell Siri, or one of them. But we are on Pandora, boo-boos. We are on Pandora. Remember, we are getting better. I'm not telling nobody what I'm working on, but I got things coming up. So, yeah, Google on Android. You can tell, hello, Google. Okay, Google. Can you pull up the Keita J Reveal show? Here are the top search results. The Keita J Reveal show podcast. Oh, hold on. The Keita J. Damn, I can't see. The Keita J Reveal show. We are online, babies. So you can check us out. You can check us out. Oh Lord, you finna set my I shouldn't set your phone off. You know why? Isn't your phone by your voice? My phone is set by my voice, so I shouldn't be able to set your phone. Oh no. I shouldn't even be able to set your phone off. Are you serious? Anyway, on that note, I appreciate you, Wes, for coming over. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, you got the EBC version. Dang, I'm sorry. Okay, Google. I'm always like, okay, Google. I can't stand when Google don't listen. And when I'm saying, okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. And Google like not responding. And I'm like, what the hell? Like the other time I was on here, West, I'm like, okay, Google, okay, Google, okay, Google. And Google just was not responding to my voice. Google be having some issues sometimes, okay? What if there was what if there was a emergency? It could be an emergency and Google ain't paying no attention to me. Anyway, supposed to be able to hear my voice from like a couple feet away or so. Anyway, Wes, don't laugh. Have a great night. I'll see you later. Hey, oh, what happened to the music? What happened to the music? The music, let the music play. You don't get away. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Just let the music play. You won't get away. Hey, hey, hey. Just let the music. Hey. Don't forget my pen, y'all. I mean, Demon Pender. Support Demon Pender, y'all. Hey. 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 Shabba. Shabba, shabba. Have a great one.